went to go borrow Ellen's laptop so I can do something to a bass line or something like that. Because music is the language of the souls. Everything has music. If it doesn't, it's not really alive yet. Um, Everything has music. Life to one is something totally different, but it's still alive to another. So it still loves it. And when I have to go and set up all my accounts on somebody else's computer to be able to access it and not be able to know how to use the volume, it just frustrates me and puts me right back in the dilemma of being at my mom's house and her still not having a proper relationship back with me. And not owning my own devices. So that way, if I'm going to set an email address up to do everything, to link everything together, I can use one device for doing one for totally different. I can use my USB to join the two and have two different platforms going for full circulation so that it can get displaced better by third parties having a party sort of thing. From my retrospect, getting help where it's needed to go, or being able to use your fluidity where you shine, or where you can accent or be accented or whatever. To me, it just comes out with wanting to go to the angriest music ever and starting from there, or smoking the pipe and being controlled and having the patience to settle this shit up. I've sent this up on how many devices, on how many phones. I'm just trying to break down the learning curve as much as possible between everybody. But I wish I didn't have to keep doing it. Like, what I wish is for myself that I could do it one time publicly and then it's just done. And then it can all just go behind. Maybe a spot for teach everybody to do it. And then, okay, this is what we're doing. We're trying to turn the world on now. So everybody do this to your own appeal. And then bring in your devices and we're going to tether the shit out of fucking all of them. We're going to do what China's doing, but we're not going to be fucking squids about it. And we're going to do it with the world in mind, not just our country. We're going to find out if the celebrity know-how is like legit or what the fuck it actually is. And like legit meaning that it's legit. It's language of the soul. But is it one I can squish? That I don't have to bang them in the head? Because they've been banged for their whole fucking existence. So it's time to stop banging it. It's time to start growing with it and showing it an easier, softer way. But it's just, one wants to spill out, keep coming out. So when it comes to being able to do it to a beat, I know that the aggressive beat's necessity, but not unless it's got some sweet accents to it. Direct appeal with the sweet, but them angry. Not just sad, always. There's something missing there. Why is it the sweet ones can't use their voice? I don't fucking get it. I've never seen them yell. And if they're acting, it's on somebody else's script. Not even their own. It's kind of fucking stupid. All I want to do is yell. And it's just how they feel. But as uncomfortable it is for me to be in public, unless it was around you guys, a band of you, then I would have a crew. And then I'd have confidence in numbers. But I would be self-sacrificing to do it as a minimalist with nobody, knowing that you're here and you can do it anyway. But for a repercussion to get heard and to be directed on somebody's eye contact, that's like walking and getting two crowds to face each other, passing eggs as you go while you're walking with the incense thing, and something going up and down or left and right for them to focus on different focal points, but on the same different focal points. While hearing the same thing, while having to actually do something. Pass on some life or crack it on the ground. Because that's all that's happened to all your kids through all of time. Nobody's been there to catch them. Not fucking once. They've had to figure out all the shortcomings by themselves. Where is the ancestral help here? Where is the starfish or the star fucking gazers or starlight? I don't know. But what I know needs to be done, it needs to be done in a fucking mass. And for somebody polluting their landscape or not, maybe SpongeBob Bikini Bottom's all fake for all I fucking know. Everybody that I love with, maybe I'm not saying fake, but I mean, they're not here helping me, so they might as well be imaginary on the things that are important. If I've got this much anger and it's not being heard, to it, if Spider-Man flies into a wall and falls on the ground, it's fucking hilarious. But if he does it in every scene, he's a fucking idiot. It's stupid. It's SpongeBob comedy. So it's making fun of something that's a tragedy when it hasn't been fixed. It needs to get fixed first. Everything needs to grow and environments need to connect back together before anything should be laughed at right now. And to want to reach to fucking star people or aliens to help us when you're the ones that have created this mess. If you're going to teach your kid how not to be, why don't you teach them what your legacy is and why the fuck it is? Because you're not passionate about anything you do. You're more concerned about what other people think of you than what's a common goal. When I watch people want to shake hands with Trudeau and then move their hands away and then not even want to continue our existence with a handshake because we're fucking disgusting. Whose side of the bed are they getting out of? Our side, looking at them? Because I don't want to fucking shake his hand. He's disgusting for germs or because he's just fucking disgusting in every mannerism, not just a germ one. Everything that connects it to death kills it in every fucking way he looks. It's fucking sick. And then to want to eavesdrop or reach out if it's even really happening, what's the fucking point? They hate you more than you hate yourself because you think you're the shit, because your ego is so fucking big. Because you haven't tripped and fallen on your face. If nobody's calling these things out but a fucking teenager girl that's gone quiet now, and you guys just make videos that have a comical twist or something, instead of learning new stuff, let's go back to the basics here. And like, you're really good at banging things. You're really good at synthesizing things. You're really good at establishing connections. You're really good at learning. Now, can we go back to the most common goal before our personality traits even aspired, based off of the environment the atmosphere we're living in? If we can go back to our innocence and work together off of that one to reach a common goal together. I'm not saying don't be funny. I'm just saying it's a time thing. It's like a music that has every emotion. There's a break and there's a pause, and then there's some fucking stupidity to regather attention. Look at me over here. Have you ever seen this animal before? What about a T-Rex screaming in your fucking face and somebody riding on the back telling you why you're a fucking idiot? Let's put a laser beam on his head and see who he's looking at first, and just call that one out based off of animal instinct. Does it hungry or does it just want to murk you? Because I bet you everybody here feels the same way on who it's hitting and why. And then we can make a fucking joke about it, but it'll be a targeted one off of something that actually matters. Not fucking stupid Avengers. They're retarded. The only thing I've ever seen true in there is that goats do scream. That's it. That's the only fucking good shit. Other than that, they're bad mentors. Every fucking one of them. Every fucking one of them is a piece of shit mentor. The bad guy is the only good guy. So go fuck yourself.